Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's been a while, and I just wanted to do a video just to update you and also teach a little bit about, again, how internal family systems really is a type of therapy that can help everybody in different situations. And it's helpful for me recently as I navigate the passing of my dad. So his health started declining rapidly at the end of June, and then for 10 days, I was immersed in uh, helping him in the end of his life. And he was very lucky to be at home and surrounded by our family, his loved ones. And in that time, although it was very sad and agonizing, it was really beautiful and sacred at the same time. So I started back to work today, trying to just take it slowly and engage in self-care, and not get overwhelmed. I can see my face that when I first tested my video, I'm like, ooh, you do look like you're grieving. I thought I was looking a little perkier than how I look, but at least I'm wearing bright colors, so I'm trying to be a little bit upbeat. I will say I do not feel the heaviness that I had been for a couple weeks, well, a week and a half, and then I started to feel a little bit lighter. So, what I want you to know is that it is helpful to have an awareness of the parts and to really attend to them. And before I talk about that, I brought this picture up to have here at the office. There's my dad coming across the finish line with me, and I just feel that I helped him come across the finish line of his life. And I can feel his presence, especially this past weekend. I really felt him close by. And I know that he wanted me to get back to the work that I do. He was very much about helping other people heal, and he was very proud of me. And something that's going to make me really sad is when this YouTube video gets published, Dad was like the first one to ever watch one of my videos. So I know he's not going to be watching it on his little phone. So here's the thing: exile parts, manager parts, firefighter parts. I had a very strong manager part activate, and that parts probably. One was a hospice nurse part. She's new to me. She was badass. Like, I never thought I had that in me. I'm not a nurse. I'm a social worker. But boy, when you see somebody you love struggling, you do, just like if it was a child and they need your help. My sick elderly dad, he needed help, and getting the support of the hospice agency, as well as my cousin, who's an excellent hospice nurse, and getting the tips from them, and then having my support people around. That manager part, boy, she was helping my system and other systems a lot. And then it was interesting, when I would take a break or I would go home for a little while, then there was many emotional parts, and I was acutely aware of a very little one. And she broke down with her daddy at one morning and just, I don't want you to die, please don't leave. And my manager part was horrified that she was doing that, but it was okay. And I think that was very important, because my dad was strong enough at that point to rub my back and to comfort that little part. And then there's, what's this? This grief. I don't know if this is a part or if it's just grief. And I think it is just grief. The other thing that's interesting is to have that awareness of self, or as I've read in different books, that's pure soul, that's our essence, that's where we feel so connected. And see, I look at that, look at that. I was able to access that right there. And this, the putting the hand on the chest or the heart, that has been super helpful in regulating and coming back to that ventral vagal place where I know it's okay. It's okay, honey. Yeah. He's very close to us right now. He wants us to share with others that, as Dad said towards the end, he said, it's real. Like for my dad, Jesus was right there with him. And he totally believed he was going to go to heaven. And he was fighting because he wanted to stay with us here on earth. But he was all about the spiritual side. And he said, people don't think it's real. It's real. And there's been things pulling out of me these last 3 days in my dreams that he was just so tired, but I could see him processing, leaving this world and entering the next world. So when I think about that, that helps me calm down, because I feel like that's my true self that knows we're connected and knows that the love and my dad's spirit is still right here. So kind of covering a lot of ground, grief, internal family systems, and just coming back to ventral vagal connected, and having faith that it's not over. It's really not over. So I hope you're doing okay, and that maybe this could give you a little bit of comfort and hope, and knowing we just carry on the best that we can. Thanks for watching.